we are.
Fam, listen. One of these days, I want to get an actual camera guy. There's 3 things I want to do for this channel, okay? It's 2022. We're about to hit 50 videos. By the time I hit 120 videos with this guy posted on the channel, there's 2 to 3 things I want to get done. Number 1, actual channel shirts. Okay? I need a caricature artist who's going to let me buy what they draw, and I can put it on shirts. And number 2, I want an actual one-time to have an actual camera guy while we're doing the show, so I don't have to worry about this shit. But anyway, welcome back to another episode of Two Fat Friends. This is not, I'm pretty sure this is our 49th review today that we're going to do. The 50th review, hopefully we can plan something cool. And he's got to buy, so that'll be great. So the plan was for today originally to either go across the river and try and find some pizza, or
El Greco.
Go to El Greco again. So here's what happened. We go to El Greco, the place is open. There's a goddamn bike rally, motorcycle rally.
That owns the whole parking lot.
Out of nowhere. Like, we can't do, there's bikes as I'm talking to you. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 15.
Yep, you hear it. That's that life. Anyhow.
That's better. So, as you can tell, plainly, not my fault. It wasn't on me this time. So, we're going to switch gears, as we do on this channel, when random motorcycle rallies happen. And we're going to go check out a Mexican restaurant. We eat a lot of Mexican food. But this place may be a hidden gem.
We just like Mexican food,
I
man.
found it on Yelp. It's actually, I've seen it for a while. I always thought that it was a cartel front. And that's a joke I make about it. But apparently, it gets very good reviews for its tacos, for its tortas. Some people are calling it a hidden gem here in St. Charles. And so, I figured we'd check it out. I would tell you the name. It's like La Michoacana.
You know, I didn't even know there was a name. I hadn't even seen one.
I don't want to insult anybody by butchering the name of this place. So, it's right up there on 94, by 70, and we'll see you there. Arrived. I'm gonna try it. La Michoacana. That's what I'm gonna say. This is really a dessert spot, I think. Pretty sure. But apparently they have other stuff too. So,
we'll eat dessert before lunch. You know?
Yeah. So, we're gonna try it out, man. Whatever. fucking savage. What you trying to do?
Let the AC out.
Serious, bro, you should have.
Oh, you're fucking whatever.
There. Now the people can't hear it. Turn that one. Alright, we just came out of, I'm gonna try it one more time. Don't beat me up. La Michoacana. I'm getting better. Probably saying it wrong. Can we? Are we supposed to go around?
You can.
Okay. Man. Talk about a hidden jewel. For me, that was my experience. But there are some, I think there are a couple smaller issues that can be addressed. So, for my St. Charles natives, we all know this is the old Wendy's building. Okay, now it's La Michoacana, and when you walk in, it's not a waiter to your table. It is an order up front, and the menu's in Spanish. Well, there's really no menu. It's written on a board behind the register, and kind of signs up. I got a couple of shots of signs of different stuff you can order. It's all very tasty. Just a little bit unfriendly because I have to look behind the guy to order what I'm trying to get. Also, the same guy who took the order is also running them back and helping make the food, and then there's a backup on the line. So, exporting is an issue. They have great quality food. I'm gonna say, in my opinion, they have great quality food, and they could really probably turn tables if they could fix that export issue. In my opinion. Anything you want to say on it?
Well, no. I guess they could get it all out at the same time, at least. It came to us at 3 different times, and then they even gave us something we didn't order, which was kind of cool, I guess. But
I didn't eat it though. I gave it back. I was about to eat it though. It looked good.
The food was good.
Yeah. So we ordered. You ordered 3 steak tacos, no onion, with cilantro. It comes with a sauce. I ordered the steak nachos. We got an order of churros, and we got 2 strawberry. They call them strawberry waters. They're wonderful. I don't know what they're made with.
It's basically like a watered down strawberry shake.
It's delicious. I like it. I had one of his tacos. The steak is very tasty. It's diced, so it's smaller diced, so it should cook faster. It comes with a very nice salsa that has a little bite, and the cilantro came through. This is probably some of the most authentic Mexican food I would say that we've had, because it just, I mean, I'll be honest with you, everybody who works there, a lot of them don't speak English. They don't seem to speak English, and if they do, it's broken. It's very hard for them. And the food that came out seemed to be, I mean, it was great. I don't have anything bad to say about this restaurant except the export issue. The steak tacos were fantastic. You get 3 of them for, I don't know, like $7, $8, $9. On a steak taco, that's pretty good, man. You know?
Especially when the whole taco ain't nothing but meat and cilantro.
Yeah, there's no, like, they're not
throwing garnishes everywhere and filling you up, but
that steak is good. I enjoyed it. For me, his steak tacos, I'd give them 7.5. They're great.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's probably right. I could go lower or higher, but it's 7.5.
Alright, so then came the nachos. Now listen to me, family. These nachos, I don't know where they got the chips from. I don't know. Tostitos, I don't care. I don't even know where they got the cheese from. It's probably the old school, middle school nacho cheese heating up from the lady in the back. Whatever. But that's what it was. It was chips, cheese, jalapenos, and a steak. And it was the same steak that was on his tacos. I was in heaven, man. It was fantastic. And by the way, it was quite a large portion, and you got it for $8, man. Like $8? Are you kidding me? The value dictates the score 8.5 on the nachos. For me, if you don't like jalapenos, you probably won't like it. You probably wouldn't rate it as high, right? But I think the value of the meal dictates a high score. I thought they were great.
The nachos are basically the same for me at the same place where the tacos are. I can't tell you that those chips and that cheese and those jalapenos were that much better than the tortilla that was wrapped around that taco. So, he did get a generous portion of it.
It's a lot. You get a lot for $8. That $8 carries.
I mean, if you're going in there for value, nachos all the way. I mean, you're obviously going to get a good portion, and I think it'll probably fill you out more than the tacos. But, you know, to each their own. But score-wise, no, they relatively got to be the same. To me.
For him, he doesn't like jalapenos. He doesn't like onions. I love jalapenos, and there's a lot of them.
He misspoke. I don't dislike jalapenos. Oh. I can't eat jalapenos like he does. Which he eat them straight out of the can and just.
Your weakness is not criteria.
my sensitivity built in me.
Anyway, he's a 7.5 on nachos. I'm an 8.5 on nachos. I really liked them. Then we ordered the churros. These churros, you get 3 of them for an order. I forget how much they are.
They're $5.
They're $5. And I gotta tell you, man, they're heavy, and they're hot, and they're filled, and they're delicious, man.
The churros are pretty cool.
The churros are hella good for $5. That's cool.
The feeling surprised me.
It was really good, and I'm not a churro expert. I don't know if that's the way that they're supposed to be made. You know what I mean? I have no idea.
If they're not being made that way, maybe they should be.
Maybe they should be, because I don't know what kind of filling it looks like.
It's almost like a caramel.
That's what I was thinking. I was feeling like it's like caramel filling.
It's not as like sweet.
Yeah, there's something going on in there.
But it does have that caramel type flavor.
Super good. And then the drinks we got obviously was a strawberry water.
That little strawberry thing is good too.
Man, I'm an 8.5 on the churros. They're so good.
The churros were good. They're probably 8.1, 8.2.
Playing decimal games again.
Well, you can't always go half scores. That's basic J stuff to do.
Yeah, I stay.
You should have gave it a 9.5.
What? That's just outrageous. Johnson
you're
chicken
just throwing half
scoring.
scores out here.
We don't do that. Okay, we don't do that. If I rate something 9, it's because it deserves to be 9.
However,
if it's above 9, yeah, I'll probably throw a 9.5.
I bet most of the sweets in that place are pretty good. And that's what that place actually is.
To me, yeah, and when you sit down, right, it looks like it's got sweets. I feel like they want to be that ice cream sweet shop, but they have this other stuff. Yeah. I don't know, man. Here's my thing. I'm definitely going back.
Oh, yeah, there's some other stuff, for sure.
Definitely going back. If nothing else, I want another one of these. They're fantastic. You know, they're really good.
Yeah, I mean, I give the place an 8.1, 8.2 overall. I don't see why you don't go there.
Yeah, I'm probably at an 8 on it.
And this was a really good, surprising stop for us.
Yeah,
I'm kind of glad.
You know what? I'm going to play the decimal game, and I'll say I agree with 8.2. I was going to say 8.5, but obviously, if I have to play the decimal game, I'll say 8.2. It was great. It's a great restaurant. Like, it's my one thing my caveat to that is that they really need to focus on getting that food order back and then pumping it out. If that's going to impact the quality, that's one thing, but I don't know. It almost seems like there's 2 restaurants who are trying to come together. You know what I mean? Yes. Like, they have the sweet side and then they have this other side. It's like trying to work it out, but whatever.
It's still good.
The food is delicious. It's at a great price. It did take a little bit to get, or maybe it just seemed that way. I don't know because we were watching everybody else eat, but they did have a big, could have been a 4, 8, or 12 top come in. So I don't know. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. 8.2. La Michoacana, I guess it really is a hidden gem. All right. Next week will be our 50th food review. We're gonna do something, fam. I don't exactly know what yet. I got the hiccups. I drank my strawberry water too fast. I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know where we're going to go. If you have any suggestions, comments, whatever, leave them down below.